carved or cooked, when it comes to fall, there is no getting around this bad boy right here. It's not just for lattes or, in this case, your lat muscles. Pumpkins actually pack more nutritional punch than many leafy greens. Here with ideas to make this gourd taste great is podcast host and author of Party in Your Plants, Talia Pollack. Hey, Talia.
Hey, that's a big pumpkin.
That is a real big pumpkin. Now, listen, they can weigh about 19 pounds. The one I had was closer to 12 pounds, but 19 pounds, that's big. And they aren't super easy to cook, but is fresh the best?
Oh my gosh. Okay, fresh is the best if you're into the labor it takes to turn that into puree. I'm not into that, so I use canned because who has time to turn that into what's in here? So canned pumpkin is cheap. It's so shelf-stable. Like today, to prepare all this food, I needed 3 cans of pumpkin. I had none at the grocery store. They had run out because people were crazy about pumpkin. I had 3 cans left over from last fall that I was able to grab and harness for today. So my pro tip, if you see canned pumpkin in the store, you grab that. But don't get the pumpkin pie filling because that stuff's loaded with crap and sugar and all this stuff you do not want. So we want the pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling.
Gotcha. Let's talk about actually the health benefits when it comes to pumpkins and why they're a good, healthy alternative.
Pumpkin is loaded with fiber. It actually has 7 grams of fiber per cup, which is more than a cup of quinoa. And I mean, I know that like compare and despair, but if we're comparing vitamin A levels in pumpkin to kale, pumpkin has same level of vitamin A as in kale. And I know the orange hue kind of gives it away, but pumpkin is packed with beta carotene and potassium, which are just, you know, dandy for like functioning our body properly. And it's wonderful because there's like barely any calories in pumpkin and no fat. So we really don't have to worry about, you know, the COVID-19 on our waistline.
So Talia, what are some of your specialties?
I love making pumpkin oatmeal, pumpkin granola, pumpkin mushroom lattes, pumpkin hummus, which is way better than avocado toast. If you take some pumpkin hummus and spread it on some toast, drizzle a little cinnamon, little maple syrup, and pecans, amazing breakfast.
We're living in uncertain times. It's tough to keep up with the latest medical headlines.
About the market, panicked about COVID.
And how do those headlines impact you and your family?
100,000 people died.
On season 13 of The Doctors, we want to empower you physically.
If I met them at dance, they would meet me at medicine.
Man, I love that. Emotionally.
If I can change my thoughts, I can change my feelings.
And medically.
He doesn't have his mask up, which is not a good thing.
This is the $1 million question, maybe the $1 trillion question. This is so critical for people to hear. We're giving you the inside track on health and wellness so that you can get back to the life you deserve. It's time to take back your power. The Doctors, now more than ever. Premieres September 21st.